We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com.
Okay, Chad has questions and has sent pictures. What options are there to truly black out a window? Well, it depends on what you're willing to do to your room. There's something called paint. The wall he's planning to put his false wall and screen in front of has an unfortunately placed window. He's had blackout curtains in the past, but some light always squeezed around the edges, and he's afraid it would show through the acoustically transparent screen. His wife has requested that he avoid drywalling it over. So are there any other options for total blackout? Man, there's all kinds of little tricks you can play. Sure. Searching around, he found blackout window covers from BlackoutEZ.com. Do they look like a good option? One cover will cost about $30. Probably. Man, I can think of a bunch of ways to blacken out,
Well, honestly,
if you're never going to see it.
Yeah.
What do you care? I mean, go get a couple of big bedspreads for cheap at a thrift store and tack them up over. You'll never see one little photon come through.
Yeah, you could do that because you're going to have this false wall, so it wouldn't hurt to have something absorptive back there anyway.
Yeah, so see, I just came up with the greatest solution ever. Go get two $5 things from the thrift store. Well, wash them. Make sure you can wash them if you buy them from the thrift store.
But the normal way that we black out windows, because of course, if you're someone who's outside the house looking at the window up there, you don't want to see something super ugly. So normally you just put like a piece of white cloth, right?
Right,
over the
exactly.
window itself.
Yeah.
But then aluminum foil.
Yes.
Foil.
Well, I was about to say, if you live in my home state of Alabama here, you just go ahead and put the foil in the window. Nobody cares.
That's right. you don't worry what people see from the outside. Aluminum foil is very inexpensive, certainly under $30.
Extremely inexpensive.
Yeah.
And if you work the night shift, you don't care what your house looks like anyway.
But
you're just mad you got to work the night shift.
Yeah, aluminum foil is completely opaque. Being foil, you can stuff it into even if your window is slightly irregularly shaped. Don't have to worry. You can stuff it in there and cover every last possible little place that light could escape. That's the cheap solution.
But then you see tinfoil from the outside.
No, but like I say, you just put a piece of white cloth over the window first. That's what you see from the outside. Then you put the tinfoil on the cloth to completely block out any light from coming in.
I still say just put something pretty white over the window, then get your bedspreads, your inexpensive used or something, but in heavy, thick, and you'll never see any
white cloth, aluminum foil. Because how much are we adding in cost with aluminum foil? Oh, white cloth, aluminum foil, bedspread. There you go.
And also, it's just truly comedic to be messing with tinfoil in your window. It's kind of like the old days when you try to put tinfoil in a window or hook the antenna up to your screen. Did you ever do that?
No, I never did that. But
man, when I was a little kid, we didn't know how anything worked. We tried like touching the antenna because we thought it's metal. It must pick up. Anyway, yeah, tinfoil was added to a lot of antennas when I was a kid.
Yeah, so these BlackoutEZ things, honestly, they look fine, but I see no reason to spend that much. You can buy aluminum foil.
And you might even have a spare bedspread sitting around already in a closet. I know I do. All our talk about it has turned him onto Plex, and he's actively converting his Blu-ray collection to MKVs. He also has movies purchased from iTunes. Is there any way to remove the DRM from iTunes movies so they can be included on the Plex server as well? I know, technically we shouldn't say.
Yeah, you're not technically supposed to. And unfortunately, before Plex actually let you add an iTunes channel, because one of the things you can do within Plex is add these things called channels, which lets you bring in some streaming services that are willing to work with Plex and have their interface sort of within Plex's. And there used to be an iTunes one, but that seems to be gone. That isn't there anymore, so that's unfortunate. Right. So there is. I haven't done it myself, so I'm going to defer to this. This is coming from Wired and from what do they call it? LifeHacker.
Oh, okay.
All right. So when they recommend stuff, I'm usually like, okay, I'll bet it works.
Sure.
Wired doesn't seem to make too many mistakes on that thing. So both of them recommend a program called NoteBurner. It's $45, I think it is. 40 or $45 bucks, so it's not free. but it does
You
what you
can
want to do.
try it for free.
You can try it for free.
Try
Yeah.
it for free.
But you can
Does it put a little watermark on there or something if you try
I
it?
don't know. Or maybe it limits you to a certain amount of time for the video.
Yeah, maybe.
Something like that. But that's what it does. It removes the DRM. It can also transcode to things that will work inside other programs. So should be, if you're willing to pay the money, that's what Wired and LifeHacker recommends. So I'll defer to them.
There you go.
Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com. This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.